Hi, welcome back. We are here live at Evo Japan 2018 here on Capcom Fighters, and we are going to dive back into pool action. Myself, Logan Sama, and Z back once again. Hello.
Reunited. I just want to say, Kingsman's never hot.
Never. Told me take off my jacket.
Kingsman's never hot. I just saw the movie on the way here on the flight.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
I'm not going to lie.
I was reminded of you.
I did want to buy an orange velvet dinner jacket.
The Seville Row.
To wear on stream here. I did consider it. Maybe at Evo in Vegas I might do that if they have me back. So,
okay.
Because I've got the glasses already.
And you also have the North Face Supreme orange jacket.
Yeah, no.
Along with the peach.
I meant the, you know, like the signature Kingsman
in the middle. Good movie. Check it out. Golden Circle. Out now on the airlines.
I prefer the first one, to be honest with you. High caliber cast.
That was actually ridiculous.
Samuel L. Jackson. I'll tell you what I did watch. Speaking of Samuel L. Jackson, I watched the, is it The Hitman's Bodyguard? Have you seen that? With Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson. That's a good way to waste an hour and a half, anyway. But we're not wasting any more time because Sako is on stream. He's going up against
sleeping
Yuko.
On stream.
Is he?
He's meditating or sleeping.
He's thinking about all of these wonderful orb combos he's going to be showing off.
Are you sure? Are you for certain he's going to play Manat? Is it not? So. Could it not be the Zeku? Is there no chance?
Well, he's player one side, so.
Okay.
Zeku, of course, lowest of lowest tiers in the
According
Japanese
to
tier list.
Topanga, which is the gospel. It should not be questioned.
Certainly not. Not for us mere mortal Westerners. We can't comprehend such a thing.
The greatest thing they ever did was to create a pantheon of Japanese gods, and then that lived on forever. But I think America should do the same. I think the UK should do the same.
Yeah. Okay. S-tier birdie! Okay, so we've got Yuku. Do you know anything about him?
No. All I know is that he's picked a big body character, which makes it perfect for Sako to do Sako combos.
Absolutely.
Sako tings.
The one thing that I enjoy the most here about Evo Japan is seeing some incredibly high-level players I've never seen nor heard about before. Shout out to Defeat Lee. I'm sure he knows all of them from their CFN escapades. He's really well-versed in a lot of these players. But for me, a lot of these are going to be new. Manat versus Birdie. This is...
Oh, punish.
Going to be an awkward one for Birdie to circumnavigate a lot of this zoning, but he's going to the jump-ins early on. Sako's going to have to adjust. Can use that jab. Way less risk involved there. He's still using V-Trigger 1. Both of them are. Puts the can out. Could have got sweep after that. Wasn't ready. Tick grab.
The risk for doing a command grab 2 in a row is much higher in this version of the game. Yeah, the recovery lets you backdash and then get a full combo after. Yeah,
dash up, command grab into the same thing is definitely not legit. But Sako is respecting the threat of that possible meaty
trigger. Let's see some Sako combos. Just want to jump over to switch sides and get out of the corner.
Yeah, it wasn't a legit mix-up.
Oh, what is that?
He could have got the critical art combo. That would have probably killed there.
Sano blows up the orb. Bananas versus orbs. In theory, it would be difficult for Birdie to get in.
Yeah, it is difficult for Birdie to circumnavigate, and that's why you saw Yuko starting out with the jumps early on, but when he does get in...
He's done 4 of those in a row.
Yeah. Sako's been way too respectful of these command grabs and the post command grab knockdown frame advantage as well.
He's also having difficulty anti-airing. There you go. That's a nice one. That's what he wants.
Yeah. It's really worth her keeping the bar for that as well. Punish on that, yeah. Nice little stagger. Went for a reflect.
Oh, hopped right over the down fierce. Very nice. And all these drill kicks spaced very nicely by Sako, making them safe on block.
Yeah, some of them plus.
Now, why is it that Birdie has now shot up in the ranks of the character tier list?
Men have bodied half the Japanese gods in that pantheon, I think.
Hey.
To be honest with you. He got nerfed as well this edition.
Are they just putting him up there, Birdie, just to...
You have to remember...
Option select if Menard does another terrific run
Japanese tier lists are so skewed in favor of personal experience like direct personal experience.
Right. It's like the Evo. It's like the Capcom Cup tier list.
Yeah, it's why you see a lot of characters low tier, literally because they've just not played them. That's why you'll see most new DLC characters low down. Oh, that's a fortuitous jump in there for Sako. Oh, wow, that was
the range.
Windy.
And that jump roundhouse has to be so one of the best jumping attacks in the game.
Manax is great as well. The horizontal range on hers is incredible.
Yeah,
it's that half screen.
All right, looks like
he gets caught.
Lights out.
Okay, here we go. Oh, catches her in the air.
Oh boy, and pops out low light jab.
Yeah.
To take the first match.
I really like Yuko's approach. He should stick with that. He was really mixing it up well as well, using the light ball Revenger, which is really difficult to punish. Sako, composure, of course, as to be expected. We didn't see any extravagant combos or resets.
Sako playing with additional pressure, his family somewhere watching.
He actually came to France with his wife and baby then a couple of years ago. And that was awesome to see.
And now he has students, just like what Momochi does, watching their master.
Sensei. I know that word.
I was dancing around it. But now that you know, yes, he is the sensei. Oh, from halfway!
The Avenger.
Not even
Yuko making the hard reads, and again, dash up. Yeah, you see, he can interrupt that.
Yeah.
And Sako is exposing the fraudulent stuff. Oh, he went for the overhead, the instant overhead. Still got one orb left, so Yuko has to respect that.
Just walks forward and has to block it.
Oh, and again!
No one has blocked that since Capcom Cup.
Oh!
Jump away jab.
Round 2.
Just proving just a bit too much for Yuko to get in here. Sako's composure is very good.
Ooh! Reflex.
Nice. Yep.
Pulls him back down.
See the range there on that neutral jump hard kick. He's looking for that medium kick.
Orbs in the back. Good luck. The range on that.
It's crazy.
Ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Punish? A little slow. Missed the explosion. Did Sako's.
Is he doing that so he lands in it meaty and it's a frame advantage?
I think so.
I can't imagine that juggle. So that
and again, it's unblockable.
He's just not ready to react to that, and I really feel that's like a muscle memory thing. Oh, gets picked up. Still got the V-trigger there, ready to go, both players. No, anti-air, that crouch medium punch, so good. Hey, he didn't V-trigger that.
He knows the punish, and...
Yeah.
I've never seen this combo before! I don't know about you.
Ready.
Not on Infiltration Stream, not on Jabitz's Twitter. That was a new one for me. Sako moves on.
Sako exclusive. Yeah, it's a very solid workman-like performance there from Sako. He didn't get phased. He dealt with the various approaches that Yuko kind of had to deal with very, very well. What's going on? You're allowed on here, right? We're on Twitch. You're allowed on here. Hello, everybody at home.
I feel like every commentator in the world has descended upon Japan.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty
shout out to
easy sell.
At home, though. Shout out to you, mate.
Everyone is coming down here. It's right
now. Place to be, man. It's the first ever Evo in Japan. What an event.
I don't feel that pressure yet, though.
In terms of?
The gravity that one might feel in, what do we call it, Evo USA now? Yeah. Evo Las Vegas.
Well, it hasn't got the same scope, obviously. We haven't got that enormous stage here.
They're just a F.A.N.G. Move over. You're blocking the F.A.N.G. cosplayer. There's just a F.A.N.G. So I guess that's... Oh, that's a thick F.A.N.G.
He's been eating well. F.A.N.G's a character I think we're going to see a lot more of. He's done reasonably well in the AE patch.
Is that real chin hair?
Doesn't look like it.
This is a very high-tier cosplayer.
He's put the work in. He's drawn the cheekbones on with the eyeliner, the guy liner pen.
the wing is coming off!
He's not.
Oh, he's esports F.A.N.G now. He needs the headphones.
I saw Colossus on the stage playing KOF, and he
that
played
was wild.
the whole
dino
match
head
with the dinosaur mask.
How does he see through the mask?
He must look down the throat of the mask, but that view's got to be so obscured.
Because
and he OCV'd the first game.
The precedent has already been set. I think that anyone that goes out of character, such as esports F.A.N.G, already gets minus points. Definitely. He needs to keep the helmet on. He needs to keep the hat on. That guy behind him has the F.A.N.G cosplay with the dark glasses and the goatee.
Yeah, he didn't have the circular glasses on as well. That wasn't part of the costume. So he's definitely losing points for that. So his name is Mr. Subaru.
Mr. Play.
Against Mizuki, who's player 1. He's going to troll us all and not pick F.A.N.G.
Wait, why is that? What is the thing on the cheeks again?
That's his cheekbones. He must have drawn that on, right? It looks like it's hot in here, so it looks like it's sort of smudged a bit in the heat in the hallway.
Now, would it be strange?
Do you want to have a side bet on whether he actually uses F.A.N.G or not?
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you need to play the player that you cosplay? The dinosaur was playing the dinosaur.
Yeah. Tizka. We'll see. We'll soon find out, guys. But yeah, we are still in round 1 here, going through pools. Brackets, a couple of upsets already. There's some killers here as well. All those master-ranked online Japanese monsters have come out and emerged here. So maybe we'll see some online heroes make their way into the top 8.
Whoever took out Tokido, I had never heard of them until today. Powell,
master rank, Kami, 1-2-1.
Who would have known? Out of left field, out of PlayStation Network, came an unknown assassin to take down this year's last year's Evo champion.
You CFN hunters out there, go and do your research.
That other guy looks more like F.A.N.G now.
The guy in the background. I swear his beard got like longer.
It's Abraham Lincoln F.A.N.G.
He looks like sort of F.A.N.G 20 years later. He's left Shadowloo. He's moved out.
All right, let's see the mind games. He's dressed as F.A.N.G. Will he play as F.A.N.G? Let me see that F.A.N.G. Right,
no stage DLC here. He has gone for F.A.N.G.
Okay.
So
whoa, low tier battle. Absolutely bottom of the barrel.
Which V-trigger is he using? F.A.N.G using V-trigger 2.
2 and Claw's using 1.
Claw's using 1.
I like
F.A.N.G's V-trigger 2.
It looks a bit strange. His hands are all...
Yeah, rolls those sleeves up.
Jaundiced.
He's ready to do the washing up. Oh, he's rolling his sleeves actually in preparation.
Yeah, wow, like a Kung Fu master.
He's really cosplaying. He's going in with this.
It's Yip Man. Yeah, he's doing the motions.
He's ready to go. He should have painted his forearms, though. Lands in the rear bender. Walks out of that throw attempt.
Such a low profile. I'm wondering what happened to Claw that everyone feels he's now the lowest of low tiers.
He lost the loop of the light. He doesn't really have any real conversions. And you're seeing there as well, the EX flying Barcelona is significantly nerfed.
Oh my goodness. Why does Capcom nerf the unfortunate?
I think one of the problems is he was really exploiting it, but they didn't improve that much his other stuff. Taking away the light kick roll advantage. Yeah. Where the only thing he can really do to stop you from walking back after light kick roll is slide, which is obviously a huge risk.
Huge gamble.
And his block strings into frame traps, his conversions are not great off that either, just due to the pushback.
Okay.
Way too early. You've got way more time to anti-air that flying Barcelona now.
Good lock on the front back 50-50.
One of the cool things about F.A.N.G's V-Trigger 2 now is he can get those sort of, those Season 1 Cien 50-50 mix-ups. Okay. He can get those without using the EX bar now, which is cool. He can cancel direct it. Oh, that time
grabbed out of the anti-air. He went for the low heavy punch. That should be...
So we're going to see...
Poison? Oh, the hands are coming out.
Yeah, those sleeves are rolled up. Those fingers are glowing. But gets poked out of it by Mizuki.
There's just something weird about those purple paws.
Yeah. It's weird to see him without the with the sleeves. That time he did time the anti-air correctly.
There's that gutsy slide. That pays off. Oh, crushed right out of the Barcelona.
Loses the bar for it as well.
There's the high knee. Step into conversion. Hi. Late on the anti-air. Gets all this damage.
There you go. He's got the timing better on that now.
The Marge Simpson attack. The anti-air.
Oh, no punish on that slide. I don't know what input error that was.
Command grab.
It definitely cost him. He died with full stocks, and he had a free punish on that slide as well.
So is the Balrog player cosplaying as Claw? Because the V-neck on his shirt kind of looks like it. A low-tier cosplay, maybe? Low-tier Uniqlo cosplay.
That's almost as low-tier as Vega himself, as Claw himself. He didn't feel confident enough to let the pecs out. He's got an undershirt on, so. But here we go, into the corner. There you go, interrupts after the...
I still don't know who has a lower V-neck line, Claw or Salt Bae.
Claw, definitely.
Salt Bae's shirt is, I think it's like he ripped by his knife.
It's not like naval level yet, though.
Is that where Claws goes?
Exposed navel.
Oh, both missed grabs.
Punish? No.
No, just a little. Wow.
Wow.
Whip
Just
punish.
raw EX Barcelona.
Roses. Cross up? No.
And again, we are on CFN right now.
This is a bit online.
Letting those Barcelonas fly.
Round 2. Fight.
No more stock left though.
Watch those feet. Okay, they're trading slides now.
No, you can slide on reaction to that. So he needs to put the Ryubundo down.
Anti-air, Marge hits and misses. Oh, trade. Doesn't get anything after it.
Yeah, Mr. Play's very aggressive.
Ooh, the poison pushed him back into the combo.
He's not happy to sort of sit behind the rear bender. He's very active in the neutral.
If someone was trying to bend my rear, I would not sit still. All right. Self-defense.
Final round. Fight.
Set point here for Mizuki.
Wow, double crush.
Nice block. Yeah, he's pressing the light kick after the double knees to get the trade.
Oh, that's such a good anti-air, and he got him with the last knee.
Significant life lead now. He's
Poison
going in the
traps.
corner. Oh, he gets out.
Ah, but he missed his combo. Bouncing poison.
Haven't seen much of this F.A.N.G V-Trigger 2 at all.
No, we saw it once, and he lost that round.
There we go. Nice solid anti-air, and he levels it at one apiece.
F.A.N.G wins.
Nice little head nod there. For you said Mr. Play. Is that
Mr. Asuberu.
it? Asuberu's Play, yeah?
Play.
Okay.
Round 1.
Let's Play here on Twitch. Gets caught by the second hit.
You had to block both. I thought if you successfully blocked the first, you would get the second. That's not the case.
No, sir.
Ooh, crushed into. No fancy
Nice
setup.
knee attempt.
He's holding up a little too quickly.
And again, you're seeing it's so much easier to react to that now. No significant punish there. And in and down in the corner, that fierce.
Right.
Too late for the slide. And again, he's got V-Trigger. There we go. He does activate now.
What does he get
Gets the critical art.
Flappy Bird. That should be it on the last poison flap.
Asuberu has gone from set point down, moves into set point himself.
Round 2.
Nice activation. That time using all of his resources rather than dying with them stocked up.
Alright, conversion. Goes to stun. Is F.A.N.G. There it is.
EX Barcelona into the drop. What is the setup going to be? No quick rise.
That
Gets
should be
the
it.
meaty. And that was a very strong round from Mizuki.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, wow. That hurt hitbox.
That's got to be an improved AE hitbox there.
Hitbox changed. Hurtbox has changed.
Partially changed.
For the better. Partially changed. All right, very
again,
reliable anti-air.
Gets shimmied. Big life
lead.
Oh,
He
no!
jumped a little too far.
Gives him that pimp slap in the corner. That time he does. Oh no, I was just thinking too soon. That time he did get the punish, but nothing significant. And he's out now. Big jump in to close it out. And Mr. Play advances. I don't know where he's at in the cosplay bracket, but he moves on here in his pool BS14.
There's a bunch of cosplayers out here.
Yeah, there's a proper cosplay competition.
Really?
I'm surprised you wouldn't have been hanging around thirstily outside.
Huh. I'll check that out later. With the IRL backpack.
Absolutely. So who we got up next? It looks like we're getting Mago up next. That'll be good.
Mr. Mago. We haven't seen him in a while, but I was saying on the other stream, Mago is a player that chases after the top tier.
Yeah.
He is, after all, the pioneer of Vanilla Sagat. So when there is
straight onto F.A.N.G as soon as he was...
F.A.N.G and Super. So when there's a dramatic shift in the tier list, one of the people that you should follow, the canary in the coal mine, if you will, is Mago. And to that end, he's switched his character from Karin to... Could you guess? Who's top tier now? There's a bunch of characters, but who do you think is a Mago-esque top tier character? Yeah.
I would say... Cammy, maybe? Put me out of my misery. Who is it?
Rashid.
Rashid.
Yes.
Rashid.
Rashid.
No bad matchups.
The strong get stronger. The rich get richer.
Absolutely.
The
There's
Gini
no such thing as trickle-down economics in Street Fighter. The balance
Only
patches.
thing trickling down are these tiers from the tier list.
The
Newly
salty
revamped.
tiers. Of course, Mago was there, part of remapping that at Topanga.
Oh, that's right, on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
But like you said, their experience and their point of view is just a microcosm. It's a Japanese pro tier list.
And it was, as we said earlier, it was very much personal experience as well. So they did explain that through. There was a good sort of translation of their discussion. Hamako came and joined them later on as well, I think, on that stream with some good insight as well.
Where does the WSO, the winner stays on tier list, when it's superimposed, does it match up? Is it totally off?
I think when it comes to Rashid, that tier list is
spot on.
Spot on everywhere in the world.
Okay, the global tier list is recognized.
Rashid is up there everywhere in the world. Abigail is definitely recognized as a problem. We have Infectious in the UK.
That's the real problem X.
And Birdie is definitely not S tier in our tier list.
So I think that's a direct result of Menard.
Yeah.
That's like the nightmare that was Menard.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Is there a little bit of like maybe covering up as to why he beat so many players?
Now you're getting into some spicy tweets.
Maybe.
Dipping into the psyche.
Kind of like taking away from his performance there, it feels to me.
Oh, there are many that tried, but the one that walked away with the pesos in his hands back to home.
Sleeping on that check.
Literally, as his
okay, so we've got
midwife.
Ishiwata using Colleen, who's a great character in this edition. In fact, Momochi has been using Colleen in the tournament already.
Won his own tournament.
And he won the singular limb, last night at Studio Sky. Very, very solid character. And that V-Trigger 2, I'm assuming she's going to be using that. Yeah, that's a welcome addition to her.
But Mago, ever the lab monster, he is also on V-Trigger 2. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, V-Trigger 2 gives him so many great tools, buffing his special moves.
And it's only 2 bars!
2 bars.
So strong!
Immediately going into that down fierce. There we go.
Why not?
Saw players like Gachikun and Moke use so much.
Oh wow, just did not block.
Yeah, he's got the setups locked in the corner as well, that meaty.
Throw?
No throw loop, but he gets...
Oh no. Pops out to maintain corner position.
Into the mixer, uses the EX. Why not? Such a strong lift lead. Closes it out. He's still got all that great corner control. Slight nerfs on the crouching fierce, but it's, if your spacing's on point and you're not whiffing it, it's great. Like to see maybe some of that parry action.
Ah, yes. That does a lot of damage. Oh, that's certainly
punishable, yeah. That got nerfed.
Oh, boy.
Big conversion.
And very close to stun.
One more touch.
Try to go with the elbow. Overheads. Whirlwind. Ego Spike. I can't believe he gets that combination.
Why does he get so
the combo should end.
Marvel juggles.
The juggle duration should have ended, but it's Rashid. What is that? Oh, inverted whirlwind.
Looking like a rhino horn.
Rashid
making its way across the screen. Rashid is super strong, man. You're going to see a lot of
mirrors the top 8s
up there. Moke, Gachikun, they're definitely going to be ecstatic with the quality of this character. Big Bird's even moved from Ken to Rashid.
Okay. Well, yeah, no, Ken players have no reason left whatsoever to play Ken.
I think he's okay. He's a solid mid-tier character.
All right, when Momochi has abandoned the character, you know it's time to go. Christie will be the first to abandon him, but Momochi probably holds on the longest.
We're seeing these kind of pseudo corner loops that we have now in Season 3 where it's not a situation where the throw will eat everything as it did in Seasons 1 or 2, but you still have great pressure in the corner, especially characters like Rashid and Cammy who can meter you and then maintain frame advantage and confirm off those meaty buttons as well. So still very dangerous in the corner.
Elbow? Oh, stun.
Is this going to be a parfait?
Okay,
yes, it is.
Why? Someone who understands the combo engine, explain why.
Why does he get a normal juggle and the special cancel? I swear,
oh my gosh,
other people don't get that.
The Mago fans are in full effect here.
I mean, I understand if it was like an airborne juggle and he gets that, but grounded button into special move?
Yeah, that makes...
Why can't I do that with Ken? Why can't I do like crush counter crouch fierce into crouch fierce DP?
You're asking the wrong...
Why don't I get that?
I like your suggestion when you said that the producers... designers and game design balancers should have a section to justify their balance changes.
I would really like to hear them talk about their intentions as to making certain changes. Like, how do they want characters to play?
Yeah.
Why are they tuning this for a specific reason? I think they've done such a good job with the throw loop solution. I give them all the credit in the world there because I love how that plays now. You really have to play mind games and commit to what you're doing in the corner. But yeah, certain things, it's like you said, the richer got richer with V-Trigger 2s.
So my theory is that an OPEC oil magnet paid a huge lump sum of liquid gold and be like, make Rashid more strong. And that would make total sense to me. And if you explain it in those terms, I'd be like, yeah, I would take that money too.
In soccer, as you guys call it, you know, the
football.
The Arabic investors are just taking over. Manchester City, huge Arabic investment.
Was that a Emirates uniform? Etihad.
Of course, Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain. With Qatari money, I think it is. So, you know, maybe that's what's happening now in Street Fighter. That Arab money, that oil money is coming in. And
it'd make more sense.
He's going to be the poster boy. Rashid, the poster boy of Season 3, as sponsored by that black gold. But very solid performance there from Mago, easing his way without any real sort of problems. Into
that guy.
So we have a player from the UK who I'm not familiar with.
What? I thought you are the community liaison.
I have never seen this guy in my life. I promise you. His name's Squirrel Kid. Apparently, I've never seen him before.
Could he be?
I would guess that he is not a Street Fighter 5 main. Possibly. No offense if he is. But I know there's a number of players that are here for all the other myriad titles that are offered. A great. He's a Smash player. There you go.
You guys have Smash players?
Apparently so.
Oh, wow.
Apparently so. But he's here to show how easy it is to play Street Fighter 5. He's going up against Sobo Long. I'm sure I pronounced that terribly. We'll see how Squirrel Kid goes. Of course, there's hardly any UK representation here at all.
Besides yourself?
I didn't even enter.
Okay. It's free to enter, by the way.
Is it?
A very rare...
Oh, due to the esports legislations here
I guess so.
But yeah, no representation from Problem X, Infectious, Pax, Affy, I'm Still the Daddy,
I love how you guys have conveniently dodged the most difficult region.
Well, so are so many Americans. There's only a handful of Americans here. It's so early in the season. There's no prize money. There's no CPT points.
There's 10. I don't know. I think there is prize money for this.
I don't think it's this one.
There's prize money.
I think you just win a cup and a handshake.
A Nissan cup?
And some Nissan noodles. There's fine, high-quality ramen here. Nissan cup ramen.
Yes, of course the Smash player would use Abigail. It's party time now.
Oh no, he's player 1, so he's using Ibuki.
I take that back.
It's the black guy from the UK that's come here to Japan is using Ibuki. That makes sense to me. High-quality weebs, I find, in the West. Very dedicated. If
we can pilot the Ibuki, Schoolgirl Ninja versus Abigail, but Abigail,
so this is our first Abigail on stream for me, so let's see.
But it's using the wrong V-Trigger.
No, V-Trigger one's still the best one.
Oh, that's
there
punish.
We go. Nice punish. No conversion of that target combo.
Alright, that is
significant life lead here. And now you can just revert back to just pressing that light punch.
Low light punch and just flick everything away.
Or you can jump in as well. He went straight into that low short into the EX Abigail punch. No fear.
Round 2.
Very risky style here from Sobo Long.
An arrow to the knee does very little against Abigail.
And for the parry.
Oh boy. Oh wait, okay.
A little bit too early on that punish. Empty jump. He was looking for the parry that time.
Oh, crushed. Nice juggle.
Gets the light Kazagiri. Oh, again, he's ready for the punish. Oh, nice.
Wow, he's calling him out. It's working.
Here's the activation. To the cool. Oh, he misses the back fist. Are we going to see a V-Trigger 2 activation here? No. He gets that short.
I can't believe he gets 2 light confirmed.
He gets 3 light confirms.
That's ridiculous.
Into EX.
Nice.
He is insane. He's an absolute abomination. He needs to be stopped. Needs to be stopped. This juggernaut of Street Fighter 5.
Without the helmet on.
Yeah.
Abigail wins.
He's got the tire bands of Sitarak there
Juggernaut
on his biceps.
The game.
Rather than crimson bands.
Round 1. Fight.
This is like the super low-tier Juggernaut cosplay, I guess. Oh, again, the big jump. Roundhouse. Ooh! Just mash! You can press light punch on that. Don't let him get away with that. Block it standing and press your 3 frame. Here we go, into the corner.
Right.
No.
Abigail smash.
That meaty flip.
The flip card's meaty after that?
Yeah. Ooh.
Unfinished combos.
Activate.
Alright. Makes it safe and goes to the low.
Yeah, this Abigail is just doing things, and these things are working.
These things
getting picked up there.
They work. Okay, goes into the CA. Punching bag. The Conor McGregor.
Here we go. Big hook into the screen. Crack that glass. Dash up because he gets meaty pressure. Yes, of course. That's totally fair. That's not legit, though.
What is that volleyball self-serving?
It's going to be a perfect to close it out.
A perfect character indeed.
Abigail
still smiles, though, from Squirrel Kid.
Yeah, Squirrel Kid here. He's definitely enjoying his trip, I'm sure. He'll be going back down to Akihabara and spending all of his sterling on waifu pillows and strange statues and stuff that I'm sure he'll take home.
That F.A.N.G guy is...
He's hanging around. He's enjoying himself.
I wish I could grow that type of facial hair, but I can't.
Maybe that'll take you, what, about 5 years to get there?
I could never do that. I gotta sprinkle some fertilizer.
You get some of that like magical hair grow serum. Do they do beard transplants? You know, like how they do hair transplants now for the growing man. They must do like beard transplants.
I think in the Middle East, it's popular.
Yeah,
because
you want
it's more important to. If you don't have one, then you're like a. What was those the Spartans? They wouldn't respect you or let you into the line of front line of war unless you had full chest hair, full beard.
And spray on abs.
Yes, remember that kid? Like he had an 8-pack and he was ripped.
Spray
but because
on
he
abs.
did not have facial hair, they're like, son, you're not ready for war yet.
Go home and look after your mother.
Look after the goats. How are you enjoying yourself here in
the
land
McDonald's
of the
is
Rising
great.
Sun?
They sell melon soda, so I'm.
You mean your Maccas? No, that's an Aussie thing.
McDonald's, yeah, that's what I'm enjoying. And Bugger Kingu as well.
Bugger Kingu. Burger Emperor to you here, sir.
What have they got here? Denny's. I saw the Denny's as well. So I'm taking in all the culture. They've got a KFC. I haven't tried that out. Get some of that karage.
Okay.
From KFC.
Is that what you call fried chicken here?
Isn't that what fried chicken is?
I guess so. It should be called Kentucky karage.
There you go.
That's I don't know.
And the ramen. I'm ready to try some ramen as well. I've got my slice of ham and my boiled egg to put on top, and I'm good to go, right?
I don't know. Did you have this growing up? This was a staple. Probably why I'm so like malnourished and short.
In the UK, we have a competing brand who I won't mention. They obviously don't operate here. There's a company called Golden Wonder who make crisps, as we call them.
Potato chip.
Fries. Chips, that's right. Chips. Crisps. And they make something called pot noodles, which we have. And it's definitely not like this. But it is noodles in a pot. For some reason, it's really popular in the UK. It's a staple.
Well, you need to learn to consume some of this superior
But we have
brand.
this. I'll take this home. Cup noodle from Nissin. It's in the styrofoam pot as well.
Yes.
So I feel the quality.
It is the young man, John
Takeuchi. Again, another
John
Rashid.
Take No Prisoners. Takeuchi, the youngin, who burst onto the scene last year, no longer a stranger on the circuit.
First season.
Was it?
Yeah, him and Gashikun were like the only Rashids.
And now they have...
Where did he travel to? Was it Puerto Rico?
Yes, he won his very first major for the first time he traveled overseas.
Yeah.
Of course he would stick to Rashid, but he's one of the few that could say that he's been playing him since the beginning.
Him and Gachikun were the originators of Rashid, back when everyone said he does no damage.
I remember those
He's
days.
not viable. Now he hits like a truck. We got some Dictator, possibly. Yeah, he has locked in, so... And he's gone for V-Trigger 1, so he wants to maintain that dash, those dash mix-ups. Bison, I think, has got... indirectly buffed in this edition.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
Well, he loses his throw loop, but he doesn't have to worry about throw loops as well. His defense is not great, but he's got 3 frames, so he can interrupt fake throw loops. And he goes back to neutral, which is where he wants to be. And use that Psycho Axe, that pimp, that Tinder swipe, as we call it. Down forward hard punch.
Fight.
So we'll see how it goes up against John Takeuchi. Wafusaki! Of course, I see a lot of Bison back home, Mr. Problem X, but I don't see many Rashids.
Guys, gotta get on that.
Nice use of that heavy mixer. Such a great anti-air. He goes thrown back into the corner. He does get Psycho Axe meaty after back throw.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Corner pressure. That safe jump.
Oh,
the shimmy. Takes all of that. He's ready to activate. There's the slide into the activate, right on cue.
Goes in the back.
Yeah, he has to go for the light punch into the blast now. Light kick blast is no longer a combo. He went for double Psycho Axe and got interrupted. Ooh.
Sweep, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is one of the things you have to do against Bison. You cannot let him take liberties. If he does Psycho Axe, he can press. He's +1, so he can press the light kick and beat any of your buttons. He doesn't combo into the blast anymore. So interrupting that with a jab is a good option because he can't crush counter you. It's impossible if you press light punch after the Psycho Axe. You can't get him away with taking liberties. But of course, it's not a solid read. It's not a sound strategy. But if you let Bison just abuse you with frame advantage over and over, you will eventually lose. So there does come a point where you need to interrupt him. We're going back to the neutral though, and another crush counter sweep here.
What's a setup? What? He was spiked. Wasn't safe.
No. I'm looking forward to seeing V-Trigger 2 setups here from John Takeuchi. He wasn't ready with a heavy mixer. There was the anti-air. Dashes up. There you see no conversion. He has to use bar.
What a conversion.
Closes it out. Uses all of the bar, and that should be the round. There we go. and the first game to John Takeuchi. So not really seeing optimized V-Trigger 2s yet. We're
Still
seeing
a couple of weeks into the game.
Yeah, we're seeing great tech, of course, being used on Twitter and maybe like highlight reels from CFN plays, but everyone hasn't got it, you know, drilled into their muscle memory, ready to go on demand. Nice anti-air there. Didn't use the heavy mixer, used the normal to anti-air instead. No risk of being baited by the Devil's Reverse. Light Scissors is such a great tool now as well in neutral. Just throw that out. Again, really solid anti-air from John Takeuchi.
Cancelled into the roll to get out.
Boom.
Oh, on the toes.
Nice neutral jump. Just sitting on that V-trigger. There we go, it's all gone now. Activation surely coming, yeah.
Hey, that neutral jump.
That was a really good time to neutral jump. You knew something was coming at that range to get into the V-trigger. Either the slide or the scissors. Oh! Big damage.
Nice.
Burns the bar.
Ooh, good block. That hit him and stomped on him behind.
And again, that shimmy is getting caught, throw teching in the corner. That's why.
Hey.
Oh no, he wasn't ready for the cross up off the wall, and that is going to close it out. 2-0 from Takeuchi. Too much quality there.
I think in the wave of all these Rashids popping up,
yeah,
it'll be increasingly difficult to differentiate oneself. You've got the Garikuns, now you're adding Mago on top of the Mokes and the Takeuchis of the world. If there were no overlays, how does one really let their style and their personality show through the character play?
Rashid's got a lot of tools. He's got great movement, so I think you're going to see a lot of that. He's got so many ways to express himself. I think you'll really be able to tell the quality of the Rashid player. He's not like, he doesn't just do things that kind of convert themselves. I definitely think you need a degree of skill. You're kind of smirking there almost.
No,
I don't think he's one of those characters. Kind of like Guile. You can't just play Guile and just win just because he's so solid. I think you have to be a solid player to get the most of how solid that character is.
I just hope that they allow the DLC costume so that if I see like a certain Rashid, scuba diving Rashid or whatever, I'll be like, all right, that's the Mago Rashid. The same way that in Super Turbo,
I would love to see more of that.
People claimed colors. You could not pick brown Ryu because that was Daigo's Ryu, Daigo Ryu's color.
I would love to see more of that. You know, we turn up on the stream setup and maybe they have the debug kit where they have all the colors, all the costumes, all the stages ready, and you know that is
totally with you.
The Momochi, the money green Momochi Ken or whatever it is. Be interesting to see. And we got all these cool costumes announced. Obviously, Monster Hunter. Speaking of Ken costumes,
are ridiculous.
Super high tier, and they're in-game grind as well. So you'll have to actually put the effort in to get those. Of course, shout out to everyone at home who's unlocking that Rashid, beautiful Joe.
That you have like about 5 days or so to do it.
I think you've got like maybe 2 more left.
2 more left. All right, so grind that fight money.
And I like how you have to sort of do it in parts as well. It's really like a quest. Got to get that epic gear. It's like we're playing MMORPGs now. Get the full set of gear ready for PvP arena play. But we're getting into...
That should be a thing, yeah. All stages unlocked, like you said. All DLC stages. All DLC costumes.
I'd like to see that, more personal expression,
Whose man's is this?
This is Sean SRK from Texas.
Okay.
And Nakajima, who's a player I'm not familiar with. A lot of people have traveled in just to experience the event. I'd
really like to see the Smash GG DQ rate. See how many scumbag Gaijin have dropped out of the tournament. And how many, and we should reward those that are made the journey down here and really pulled through with it.
Apparently we have a commentary name now.
What is that?
We are Team Hypebeast. I'll take that. We can be, that's an identifier, you know.
I feel it's more difficult to do that in the esportsification of dress code.
I think it's very much like what we were talking about with the character costumes, you know. Like,
right.
We'll see people wearing Hypebeast brands, but the quality of our selections, the discerning taste in our purchases will come through. Especially if you turn around in that hoodie on stream.
I shall not.
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
Round 1.
All right, Boxer, nerf to the dropped from the A tier to slightly bottom tier.
Yeah, you need real skill to play him now. Traditional fundamentals, shout out to Brian F.
TAP punch has been effectively neutered completely.
I think they've definitely over-nerfed that. I understand
Thank you.
I understand making them all negative, that's fine. Taking away the throw invincibility of it, I think is a step too far. I like the fact that he had that.
He's done now.
He's not done now. He's still a powerhouse.
All right.
But I think that's a step too far.
We'll know if the Boxer players stick with him or not.
Well, Smug Kage is here.
Okay.
I'd imagine he's still using
Round 2.
Mr. M. Bison, as he's known in these hero parts.
Oh, wow. What was that?
Bullhead. Just let it go.
Ran the bullhead.
Neutral. Lots of whiff special moves at full screen at the moment.
Following the can.
Nice anti-air. Close to that meaty hard kick. No follow-up. Headbutt. Put the heat on him.
Oh, another errant bullhorn out of nowhere. Punish the card combo.
That is not a punish on the sweep, but it works anyway.
Meaty's gonna hit.
He gets the confirmation. That was an interesting first game. This is loser's bracket, so Sean SRK is fighting for his place here in the tournament. Nakajima looking to advance with that one game lead. Is he going to stick with Bison? Mike Bison. He's hovering over character select. What does that actually say? Does that say character
select screen? Return to character select screen.
Okay. The one thing I can't get used to whenever I'm in Japan is pressing the other button to confirm. I always end up going back, back.
The X's and O's are flipped in Japanese PlayStation operating system.
Exactly. So I'm there mashing away, ready to accept. I've got no idea.
X means no. Yeah. Like culturally.
It means no in everywhere.
That's true.
So
why is it confirm in Gaijin PlayStation?
I have no idea. No idea.
A Guile switch up. I like it.
Here we go.
There you go. Boxer wasn't working. Guile now.
This is definitely still a tough matchup for Birdie. What are you reading?
I was handed a manga.
A manga. Doesn't have an explicit content warning on the cover. So
no, they're giving it out here.
Sure, it'd be of no interest to you. Here we go. Sonic
Much smarter choice with the Guile.
Wow! Just let it go. The hard reads. Stun, racking up. Oh, there we go. Nice
he saw
reaction.
that boom.
Jesus, not to quick rise.
Wild, he's crazy.
Let's just call them preemptive bullheads. Sorry, bullhorns.
All right, now he's showing some tempered patience.
He's just waiting to walk into bullhorn range and then let it go.
Oh boy!
Wow.
You called it. You called it. Again, how's he charging so many of them?
Oh, the sweet mix-up.
His whole palm must be on his...
And again!
Oh
boy! Nakajima! The successful
He conditioned him.
Exactly. Listen, I'm an expert at calling these kind of matches.
The Gandhi...
The Gandhi tactics. Here we go. Opens up. He says, I'm too far away to bullhorn. Let me use EX chain. The Revenger works. In, out. He's holding down that button, I can tell. He's ready. He's going to let go. Yes!
Oh my.
He got the counter hit start up, and now the bait.
There's no logic.
There's no stopping this man. Come on, grab. Oh! Crouch fierce. And Nakajima closes it out, sending Sean SRK back to Texas.
Go back from whence you came.
To Mordor. Showing the S-tier power there of Birdie here, only in Japan.